Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Bros Park. Today we have Sanda episode 8, I believe. And
Yeah, episode 8.
As always, I am one of your hosts, Colin, and I'm always joined by...
Yours truly, Jeff. How's everybody going? How's everybody going? Today's episode, didn't hit as hard as the last two, but it's still pretty good.
Yeah, I will
say.
I think the last two episodes are probably going to end up being the standout episodes for this season. I don't know if we're going to get a season 2. I don't know what the plan is or how many episodes this season even is, but I mean, those are going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, but to be honest, any episode with Nico, I like. She's actually my favorite.
Okay.
Not gonna lie.
I see you.
But anyways, we start off with Fumura saving the day. Freaking goddamn playing Bomberman in class 10.
Dude, she
strapped to the 9s.
She always does this. And she entered, I thought she was gonna be guns blazing, I'm here to save Santa and shit like that. No, she just comes in, gives a little bit of a dress code warning to quote unquote the whole school. And they're like, did you really blow the fucking wall up just for that? And she's like, you guys didn't answer the knocking. What do you want?
Yeah, and she's like, yeah, if there's a hole in the wall, you guys can't go up to your shenanigans. But I'm pretty sure there's no freaking teacher, man. You can still do whatever the fuck they want. But anyways,
yeah.
And the reason why she did that was to make a distraction for Santa to get away, which he fucking just booked it instantly. I like how Fumu was like, what the? Where'd he go?
yeah. And she even said that not only did Santa protect her, but also that's the first adult to ever give her that much personal attention. And then she said some creepy shit of just like, oh, you're gonna make me fall for you. I'm like, you're a child. You're a child.
Well, dude, the goddamn author of this fucking series probably was goddamn freaky. All these freaking girls like him, so
we are there. We know, we've talked about Faru. It's just, dude, like, come on.
Like, dude, you can't. She's goddamn freaky, man. It's hard to like deny that at this point.
I mean, at least Santa knows. At least he's good.
I like the part where Fumura was going up the stairs and you just see her hit her head. I was that's a nice touch. That's some like peak side animation.
Yeah.
That One Punch Man doesn't get.
Shut the fuck. Okay, we're not talking about One Punch. This is Sanda.
Anyways, yeah, and I like how they're on the rooftop. Santa was like, "Damn, Fumura is so badass," and he's like, "Oh wait," and then puts on the red jacket. He's like, "Oh god." Every time he feels like he's falling for Fumura, he has to turn into Santa. It's kind of funny.
Yeah, like I said, he's figured it out that he knows, oh god, I can't have this immoral thought and feelings towards children because I'm literally a grandpa. I'm literally Santa Claus. And you know what? Good on him. He's figured that out. I also feel bad because when he's a kid, he still has those feelings and he's like, God, I'm a failure as a man. I can't fucking do this. It's so turmoil.
This episode really delved into Santa granting wishes and his interactions with the younger children, right? Yeah. So for him, granting wishes, from what I saw, was a stimulating drug for him. He's got to do it, right, or something. I don't
It feels like adrenaline shot.
Yeah, maybe my translations were off. But I was like, this guy sounds like a fucking junkie for wishes.
Yeah, his hands are shaking. He's like, tell me your fucking wish. Tell me it right now.
And it's funny because he's cleaning the grounds with Nico. I guess that's their thing for 2 episodes. They just gotta sweep. And even when she's asked him hey, can you pass the dustpan? He's like, oh, what the fuck? He's like, and the crazy thing is he even mentioned it's a lot. The urge is stronger when he's more aware of it. So he's like, oh my god, this guy's a goddamn freak.
Yeah,
freakazoid right now.
The withdrawal hits him hard, and she asked for the dustpan, so obviously he has his little heart episode, and he even says, I need to just get stronger. I need to train Santa's heart to be able to handle all of the shit coming its way. So that's where he goes up to Nico and he's just like, tell me, you must need more, you must want more. And obviously Nico reads this the wrong way, and this is kind of now getting into the more relationship feeling situation, because she thinks he's alluding to a kiss, which has been taboo forever now, right?
Yeah, and like the good thing is, compared to like episode 1 till now, she is definitely like developing those romantic feelings for Sanda, which is like, my boy, my man.
Okay.
Attaboy, attaboy. So then like he is like demanding a wish from her, and she's like, okay, I'll say it. I want a kiss, right? But then like before she even says that, he keeps pressing, like, you gotta tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. She's like, what the heck, man? I gotta emotionally prepare for this. Like, come on.
Yeah, and he fails to give the kiss, but Nico goes in for a bit of a hug. And I will say, I was confused at where the blood came from, because blood showed up on his shirt, and I didn't know if he was bleeding or...
It's because if I recall, they went in for the hug, right? And then like he got a nosebleed from it. You know, the anime cliche. He got a nosebleed.
Okay.
Drips down to
his
his
white
shirt, so he's wearing red, right? That's when he's like kind of like semi turns into Santa Claus. He's like basically there, and he even gave us a rundown. I don't know why they gave us the rundown again. Like, we know he gets older as he
gets huge,
red,
he gets yoked.
And I love the fucking fix for that, because like, you know, we're like, oh shit, he's gonna turn into this big ass old man while embracing Nico. He just fucking takes off his shirt.
Yeah, he halts the transformation, he strips down, and Nico obviously hits the fucking, you dirty perv, like, what the fuck are you doing? And at least he's a kid though.
But like, you know, respect her. She's like, you absolutely ruined the vibe.
Yeah,
but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do this one more time. I'm like, God damn, dude.
Yeah,
she's a trooper.
And he even said that her like what do you say? Selfish, bratty nature is the perfect person to train Santa's heart with. So
yeah,
she demands that they do a redo. Goes in for the kiss, and obviously Santa's prepping for it. She hits the quick deke over to the right and just kisses him on the cheek, and is like, you know what? I'll let you off with that.
Whoa, you're jumping further ahead, man.
Okay.
They actually were going for the second kiss there, like, you know, the second attempt for it. But then Sanda is just like, whoa, I actually don't know how to kiss. Like, does my breath stink? Like, do I close my eyes?
Yeah.
And like on the screen, I don't know why, I don't know if you caught that, but it said it's beta or something. I was like, what? I was like, the fuck is this? And then he actually like wimps out. He's like, oh, my stomach hurts. I gotta go. Like, I gotta go to the toilet. And like, even like, Nico's like, what the guy? And then like, as he's rushing away, Yagi Uda like fucking like, what's the thing? Like, strangles him.
Yeah, with like a garrote or whatever.
Yeah, and he's giving the advice like, yo, dude, you know, if you like kiss somebody, you're dead, right? Santa dies.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yes, Yagi Uda stops him and basically says, for self-serving purposes, because he needs him alive, he's like,
yeah,
Santa can't deal with the immoral sin of kissing a child and falling in love with a child, so don't fucking do it. And then Santa takes that as, oh shit, I would die if I do that? Nice, I don't have to live with guilt anymore of like not like helping these children and like granting their wish, I guess, right? So yes, it all works out, but at the end of the day, Santa goes back to Nico. And is that where like the other kids and the teacher show up and shit?
Yeah. Basically, Yaguru's just like watching it like a fucking creep. So he goes for the third attempt.
Yep.
Gets cockblocked by his friends.
Yep.
And then Wingman Amaya comes in. He's like, "Yo, guys, let's get the hell out of here. Like, they want to do their project. Let's go."
Yeah.
Fourth attempt. Teacher comes in. Cock blocks. This time, Yayuda, Wingman, he's like, "Hey, the English teacher has some last minute questions for you. Yeah, like let's go." So thank God. So this is the fifth attempt now, and what I found so funny was Yagiuda. As soon as he like takes the teacher away, you see him just run across the fucking like school grounds.
Yeah, to
Goes
get a
behind
view.
the tree again.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, he loves this rom-com stuff, man.
I also love that Sanda and like Ayama's friends were just roasting Nico the whole time. They're just like, yo, you're fucking cleaning? Like, what the fuck is this? Like, she's like, dude, shut the fuck up.
Yeah. But then this time, I think sixth attempt, they actually go in for the kiss, and she lets him off easy with the peck on the cheek, and like crisis averted. Surprisingly, I'm like, you know what? I didn't even think that was gonna happen too.
Yeah, I thought that they were gonna kiss and it would have been fine and like whatever, but now we know that he can handle at least like a peck on the cheek and stuff like that.
Dude,
And
I thought like Fuyumura was gonna come in and just like just end the whole thing. Like, like
absolutely
dude,
not.
They did that. They did the bit so many times, and the funny thing was like after all that, you actually see the English teacher, and like the English teacher has like a mohawk and everything. So I was reading online. That's actually a self-insert for Paru.
Oh really?
In B stars, she's the chicken. In here, she's this one because like the red mohawk. And like the eyes are like that, it looks like a chicken too. So like that's her thing. That's her thing.
Okay, so she's the English teacher. Okay, cool. I like that. Well,
yeah.
After that, we kind of move on with the story. There's a couple bits about Ono, and she's kind of in the infirmary still. They're dropping some stuff off to her, and we get this kind of mention of Ono and Fuyumura about the celebration of youth, or the peak of youth celebration.
Peak of youth ceremony.
Yeah, and they have a plan. There's something that they promised each other to do at that ceremony, right? We don't know what it is, but like there's a promise that exists there, and
yeah, it's like
it's coming up.
No, yeah, it's gotta be a big plot point. And like while they're also there, they're like they have like a pack of dongo. And usually they would each have one because it comes in threes, and then they would play a game to split to see who gets the last one. But then since I guess like Ono is like an adult, she's like, nope, you just have it. So then Fuyumura is like monologuing inside her head, like, wow, like Ono's being a lot more like feminine right now. She's doing things that like normally like we wouldn't do. And it actually shows a flashback to like when they actually like played like rock paper scissors to see who gets the dongo. And like when in that flashback, I was like, holy shit, Ono actually looks like a goddamn like child compared to how she is now.
Yeah,
they actually made like a good like distinction between adult Ono and like child Ono. Whoa,
100%.
So different.
And she said that when they hit puberty, they become a woman and keep getting more beautiful. This is from Fuyumura. And she says that until they reach an unattainable, unreachable, like distinguished person, which is nice because it shows that Fuyumura, I guess, one, maybe doesn't connect as much anymore with Ono, but also that Fuyumura has never been afraid of getting older. Like she's been sleeping this whole time. She doesn't give a shit. And it's nice to see that like she doesn't care. She still doesn't care. She's not afraid of Ono now all of a sudden, right?
Yeah, dude, the subtleties, man. I like this fucking story, man. The story is so good. But anyways, everyone leaves, and then Ono like goes to the bookshelf, and she reads a book about like puberty and
symptoms
like,
of puberties
adolescences, and then she read something about like if puberty abruptly stops, and then she got that like, oh, what the, and then like she got interrupted. So maybe it's something maybe there's something like wrong with Ono actually, because it said in rare circumstances this can happen.
Yeah,
so maybe Ono has some like weird condition or something. Might not be the growing pain that we
thought.
We speculated last week.
Yeah, we don't know what this is, but this seems really bad, whatever it is.
Oh yeah, bones cracking, veins popping, extreme pain, who knows. But we basically go to the last part of the episode with the peak of youth ceremony, where like everyone who's 15 just goes and like celebrates, because that's apparently like the peak of their like youth and beauty or something.
Yeah.
Freaking headmaster's a freak.
Yeah.
So So while that's happening, Fumi and the headmaster are in their meeting because, as you speculated last time, Colin, you were correct. He definitely contacted her to be like, "Yo, bring me Santa's head." So this time he's like, "You know what? Here's a bunch of weapons. You got this."
Yeah, I mean, he even started being like, "Oh, I don't have faith in you anymore because you said you were an expert in killing adults. You let him get away. He was literally in the classroom in front of you. Like, what the fuck did you? Like, you're done. Basically, I'm giving this contract to somebody else." And she was like, "Aw, I am an expert in killing adults." And she, like, the darkest fucking scene that we've probably had yet.
This one was like, I think definitely the highlight of the episode. I was like, wow.
Yeah, she, I think, grabs, I assume, a pistol from what I could
Glock,
hear,
man.
and she just absolutely lays in to the headmaster, and she's just talking to me like, "I am an expert, like, sorry headmaster, there was no other way that I could like get you to believe me," and like, "Oh no, what should I do now?" And he's sitting there dead, basically.
Like as she's saying this, she just pops him once, blood on her face. She's like, "Oh yeah." Pops him twice, keeps
More
talking, pops him 3 times. Completely, her face is covered in blood. I love that progression. And then,
she's
like,
smiling the whole time.
Yeah, dude, yeah. And then she like shoots him one more time, knocks him off the chair, and then like, it was actually very, very like grotesque in how they showed it. Like, headmaster, he's like, "Thank God, like, you know, all my organs are artificial. If they weren't, like, you know, I'd be dead." So he gets up and you see his intestines like fall out like Attack on Titan style. I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
Pretty freaking good.
And
then he's like, he goes in for like, you know, it's like, "You know what? Fair enough. Good job, Fumi." And he goes for the head pat. I was like, that's so cute. And then when that happens, she tries to go for the headshot.
Yeah, and he dodges it, luckily, because she then says, "Oh, just as I thought, your brain is the original, though." And he's like, "Yeah, I mean, it's a shame that my 200 million yen intestines are falling out of me, but that's fine." Like, okay, sure.
But this seems to be pretty bad what's going to happen, because they're gonna look for Santa during the Peak of Youth ceremony. And it seems to me that the plan is for Ono to attend as well. So she goes on to say like, "I'm gonna kill any adults if I see anyone."
Yeah.
And it like even like pans to Ono. So I'm just like, whoa, what's gonna happen?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, but like you said, it even pans over to Ono, which is, I mean, it's hard not to read into that.
It's quite foreshadowing, but we'll see. But overall, good episode. The last part with, you know, Fumi just laying, like, basically murking the headmaster, pretty freaking cool.
If it was as intense as that last kind of scene was for the whole episode, I would have probably put it at like the top as peak.
Yeah.
But obviously they can't have that for every episode or whatever it is. So I would still say the last 2 have been my favorite so far.
Oh, for sure.
But this one it's riding the coattails pretty good. It's still good progression. Plot's great.
Does a good job. I still love Sanda. I still like the show a lot.
And you still love Nico. And you know what? Let us know down below who you guys' favorite characters at this point. I'm feeling a little bit of that Fumi, psychotic murder.
Oh my god,
people.
you like the goddamn like freakazoid, eh?
I think it's a crazy personality to throw in there. So yeah. I really like her as a character. I know that you're on the Nico side of things. So you know what? Let us know what you think down below. Leave a like, hit that sub button, all that good stuff. But until next time, thank you all for tuning in, and we will catch you later. Peace.
Peace, guys.